I looked all over for where I was speeding at.
It was a camera no one seemed to know about and no one could seem to find.
I couldn't find any camera taking pictures.
But guess what? We found it, thanks to a newly posted Google Street View on County Road 49 in Hudson. Hudson's police chief told Steve on Your Side they put this trailer out on the northbound side of the road for 3 weeks, then took it out. And he told the town council it was pretty profitable during those 3 weeks.
The northbound camera right now that we just installed 3 weeks ago is like 1,000 a day.
1,000 tickets a day is a lot when you consider how many cars drive that stretch daily.
I have about 5,500 cars a day that travel that road. And so 1/5 of those drivers are getting tickets right now.
Based on our measurements, that camera was about a football field away from this 55 mile per hour sign, but it was sitting in a 40 mile per hour zone. The only notice you get about it being 40 miles an hour is a sign a third of a mile back.
Our bill up to now, just since it's been installed, is over $200.
A lot of people who drive that stretch daily say they had no idea that camera was there.
So far, we have in our household accrued $240 in tickets. This is like with me being really careful.
And they should have.
There's supposed to be a 30-day warning period where warnings are issued to drivers rather than tickets. We didn't receive any of those.
She's right. State law requires a warning period for new camera systems and public notice for each new system on the town's website. We've asked the chief about that. He hasn't yet responded to us.
Can you provide specific dates of when that 30-day warning period started before that trailer started issuing tickets?
Luckily, we got our hands on this mid-April meeting where a council member asked the question for us.
Well, that 30-day warning period started in 24 when we started that safety corridor.
You heard that right. 2024, a year and a half before that trailer parked on the northbound side of the road. The chief says the town considers the warning period for the camera placed on the other side in 2024 to be the warning for this new camera in 2026. Defense attorney Jeremy Lowe says that's not exactly what the law says.
It says with every new system, there needs to be a new warning period. This is not the same camera system. This isn't even in the same location.
Lowe says anyone who got a ticket should fight it and argue you should have gotten a warning.
And the camera was only up for 3 weeks, right? And so none of the tickets should be anything but warnings at this point.
The amount of tickets too, that's huge.
Meantime, at last night's meeting, the town council seemed to admit something doesn't seem right.
We wouldn't have Channel 9 News out there if it was nothing. There's a problem and we need to get to it. And if it was our fault or whatever, we need to review it and see what was going on.